studio with me, I have Mia Rejse, who is customer communication specialist at Allentes, and Mia Jansson from Strålfors. So, your new company is just little more than 1 year old. How has this time been for you?
Exciting, fun, and hectic, of course.
Obviously.
Yes.
It's been a lot. So you were two Nordic organizations that were supposed to merge into one. So I'm guessing that has a lot of things happening that must have been a challenge.
Yes, absolutely. Challenging, of course, not to see each other, to merge a company on Teams.
During the pandemic.
Yes, but on the other hand, we have gotten to know our Nordic colleagues and local colleagues on the same premises on Teams. So we have gotten a closer, tighter Nordic organization because of that, I think.
Mm. And Mia from Strålfors, you are both then also Nordics. So how does your history help you now with what you're going to do? Because you have a long relationship.
Yes, we have been working together for more than 20 years, actually. And we have done exciting services for Allentes or Canal Digital before, such as logistics services, storage, graphic services, magazines, printing services. So this has been real confidence and trusted relationship together.
Which obviously helped you with what you were about to do. So we'll talk more about this in just a second, but first we want to talk to Mahmoud Mustafa on the merger and brand journey. So we sat down with him and recorded this little film.
Allentes står för All Entertainment. Vi vill egentligen att namnet ska spegla vår position i marknaden och det vi strävar efter mot våra konsumenter. Vi är en nordisk aktör, cirka 1,2 miljoner kunder. Vi är verksamma inom alla nordiska länder, så Sverige, Norge, Danmark och Finland också. Att slå samman två bolag under en pandemi är definitivt mer komplext än vad man kan tro. Vi hade ju många planeringsövningar innan vi blev Allentes. Ingen av de övningarna så stod en global pandemi på riskkartan. Så det kom definitivt med en rad nya utmaningar som vi var tvungna att hantera. Så här långt har vi fokuserat oerhört mycket på att berätta att Viasat och Canal Digital blir Allentes. Den fasen har vi precis avslutat med fina resultat. Nu går vi in i fas 2. Fas 2 kommer handla betydligt mer om att fylla det nya varumärket med nya produkter, nya kundlöften, nya USPar. Det är ju ett oerhört inspirerande arbete. Det är då vi också kan nå fram med starka budskap till våra kunder och etablera varumärket fullt ut. Så den fasen ser vi fram emot nu.
Yes, the next phase is coming on, and it's a very interesting work, of course. So these two companies with its pan-Nordic customer base, tell us a little bit what's been challenging when merging them.
For me, working with the communication, I must say all the systems and solutions we have to communicate with the customers. We are step by step getting to fewer solutions, but it's a bit to go. But one thing that one way of communicating with the customers is the invoice, and we have been having different solutions in the Nordics, different processes, different layouts, but that is now a few months back, the same Nordic solution.
So when you set out on this journey, you know there was going to be a bit of a hassle, obviously. It always is, but keep an eye on the goal. So what did you at Allentes see that Strålfors could do for you?
We decided to use their system, Interactive, as a Nordic invoice system. And we have, as I said, launched it a couple of months back. So we can now work with the same system in the whole Nordics, using the same process.
And Strålfors then, how could you see that what you do fitted into the goal they had?
Yes, as Allente became Nordic, in the same time that they were changing invoice system, we could offer them a Nordic way of working, both within Allente but also meeting Allente as a Nordic supplier. So it suited us both well. It's like a win-win situation for us both, actually.
So in May, the first invoice from Interactive was sent to all 4 countries in the same way, in the same platform. So what benefits do you see from this?
Well, I see. I create the communication. So for me, being able to take out the same message the same way in all 4 countries is, of course, a huge benefit. But also that we, as a team working with the invoice, can support each other. We can help out both on the marketing side and also the people sending the data files with the data, customer data.
And what did you have to consider at Strålfors to be able to reach this point? It sounds easy when she says it.
No, we did a rather big pre-work, trying to identify all action points we needed to do to achieve this goal. And when we had done this big work, pre-work, then the project gets rather smoothly, actually. We started in Norway and rolled it out over to Finland and Sweden and Denmark. So a great pre-work together.
So we'll take a little look on how all of this has played out.
Utfordringen med det gamle systemet var at vi hadde forskjellige versjoner og forskjellige backend-systemer hos Strålfors per land. Så en endring I Finland var det ingen hos oss som kunne gjøre. I Sverige kunne vi gjøre noen endringer. I Danmark var det et annet system igjen. Så det var veldig forskjell på systemene.
En av de viktigste tingene som jeg synes I dette prosjektet har vært den gode kommunikasjonen mellom programmerer og Allente.
Vi har gjort en mengde tilpasninger ved hjelp av ressurser hos Strålfors, som har vært veldig serviceinnstilt, og som har løst de oppgavene vi har gitt dem, og de kravene vi har satt, på en veldig god måte. Så vi har opplevd at selv de særeste ønskene vi har hatt blitt løst.
Det som den største fordelen for Allente nå jo at de forskjellige landene kan avlaste hverandre hvis det ferie, sykdom, og fordi de jobber på samme plattform og samme oppbygning, samme struktur.
Nå det XML-filer som mye lettere å lese og lettere å jobbe med. Vi har fått en felles plattform for Norge, Sverige, Danmark og Finland som jobber når det gjelder faktur og design, jobber I samme system.
Siden jeg har jobbet så lenge med Kanal Digital og nå Allente, så det har vært en fin reise, så det har vært en læring for meg også.
This has been a very interesting project and deployment project for us also. We have implemented new tools, new services and solutions, and they have been working very well. I was project manager for this project, and I was glad to notice that the work with Allente was very great. We have our own contact person directly to Allente, so it was all the change works and issues were handled very quickly. The smooth communication ensures that all the details and the little technical issues that are country-specific or country-related, that can be done very quickly and very fast when we have a contact person in each country, and so that's one of the core competencies for us.
So Mia, what are the benefits with a pan-Nordic invoicing system, would you say, from your point of view?
One benefit for Allente's customer is that they can reach their invoice through my pages. And also another benefit, I think the biggest benefit is that they can reach many, many more channels to try their communication in with this platform, to try out how it goes. in different channels. Digital mailboxes, or SMS, or even straight to your mobile iPhone.
Would you agree?
Yeah, I would agree.
So tell us a little bit how both of you view the cooperation. We mentioned it goes way back, but this is a new company and you merged two companies. So how is it going now and what's happening forward?
Well, we worked together for 20 years, but it feels like we only has just started, because we have a lot of things going on. We will, of course, enroll the rest of our customer base. The Viasat part of the customers will also be enrolled in the this invoicing system during next year. And we are starting to look at, as Mia mentioned, the invoice to phone, mobile phone, and also some digital contact ways with our customers. So we have projects going on.
Yes, we are.
So you're not done?
No, we are starting actually in Denmark right
Yes.
now. We have started a project in Denmark for mobile pay.
That's right.
So it's really exciting.
So for those watching, thinking, okay, we need to do a Nordic implementation, what are the do's and don'ts, Mia?
I think you need to involve the employees, both at the customer side, but also within Strålfors. Because if you feel involved, you also be committed to the project. And as Jonathan said, be prepared to change, because if you cement your way of working or methods or solutions, I don't think that's the best way to handle this kind of project, because it's going so fast. So be prepared to change. And the third thing I think it's very important is to communicate rather more than less, I should say.
Always, always, always. Yes. Well, Mia, thank you very much for joining us here today, talking about your Allentes journey. Thank you.
Thank you.
Pleasure.